There are new developments surrounding the horrific death of Dorset Gardner and the malicious attack on Claudette Rigby, which has left her in critical condition at a U.S. hospital. The tragedy, which unfolded over the weekend, has sent citizens of the Turks and Caicos Islands on a nationwide frenzy and a sense of urgency by local police to catch those responsible for the cold-blooded crimes. News 4 can reveal that less than 24 hours after Claudette Rigby was found badly beaten and mischievously hidden in an uninhabited area near the Providenciales International Airport, her Millennium Highway home was broken into. Police confirmed that a report came in late last night of a burglary at Rigby's home. However, they could not speculate whether or not the two incidents may have been related to Sunday morning's discovery. Claudette was flown to a Fort Lauderdale hospital last night, where relatives revealed that she has multiple fractures, a number of injuries and wounds, and some disfiguration, which may require reconstructive surgery on her face. News 4 also understands that Rigby's sugar level has been very sporadic and that doctors are working to stabilize it so that they can move on to other life-saving measures. Police say, however, that they have made no arrests and there are no suspects, but are confident that there will be a breakthrough in the investigation. They say Dorset Gardner, a native of North Caicos, was reported missing on Saturday by friends and relatives, a report which spiked a police and civilian search team and resulted in the discovery of Gardner's vehicle late Saturday evening and of Gardner's lifeless body early Sunday morning. And just a few feet away, searchers found Claudette Rigby alive but barely moving and hidden under trees and bushes.
I'm sure today is a sad day for many people in the Turks and Caicos Islands, in particular the family of the deceased and the injured party in this incident. As police officers, we are charged with the responsibility to conduct an investigation into this matter. As you all know, investigations will depend a great deal on the support from the public and, of course, the media. But we expect that the media would act in a responsible way so that, it wouldn't jeopardize any future prosecutions for us.
A need for all of us, to get involved in fighting crime. There are several ways we can do that. I am certainly going to use this opportunity to appeal to the citizens of the Turks and Caicos Islands to be more forthcoming in terms of reporting and assisting in detecting crime.
When News 4 contacted Rigby's mother, she told us, quote, "I don't want to say anything. My only concern is my daughter." However, other family members tell News 4 that doctors are closely monitoring Rigby, and they have said that she is in stable condition, but not out of the woods yet. Her injuries were so severe, family tell News 4, that Rigby is unable to talk. She is unable to open her eyes and is being kept on sedatives. Police, in a quest to update the public and partner with media in capturing the culprits behind the heinous crimes, held an afternoon press conference yesterday and confirmed that both Gardner and Rigby were found with their hands tied, their bodies bruised, and both sustained head injuries. Police made it known that it was too soon to tell what sort of object or objects may have caused Gardner's death and Rigby's wounds. They were unable to confirm whether or not Gardner and Rigby, who were both found nude, may have been sexually assaulted, and police could not say whether or not these crimes were premeditated or if this was a targeted crime.
We found the body of Dorset Gardner in the back of the Avis area, way over in the north side of Avis. He had a possible apparent head injuries.
We have an incident that we are currently investigating that we have classified as a homicide, and this is our fourth for the year, and we are actively investigating this matter. And certainly we are appealing to members of the public for any information that they might have with respect to this incident or any other incidents, to feel free to contact us at any of our police stations or via Crime Stoppers on 1-800-TIPS or 1-800-48477, or certainly on our emergency lines.
The gruesome discovery was made sometime before 10 a.m. by a group of family, friends, and co-workers who orchestrated the search effort and went scavenging for clues and any possible sightings of Gardner and Rigby around 8 a.m. Sunday morning. Those who made the discovery say that both attack victims were completely covered in bruises, that a swarm of flies were already beginning to infest on Gardner and Rigby as they lay helplessly in the mosquito-infested bushes.
We was going down, going all the way in. One of the doors spot Dawson head. And that's when we started. That's when we realized he was dead. Because they had him on his stomach with his foot, man. Because we didn't want to touch the body. Well, we know we see a lot of blood.
Okay.
And they beat, man. As we was walking up, we saw the shake full of blood. And same time, my boy said he see somebody moving, and when he looked, we realized it was Claude.
Friends and family tell News 4 that Dorset Gardner was a good man, an honest man, a dedicated father, the youngest of 5 siblings, and a very hard worker. He was loved by many and respected by all.
Well, my sister come look for me yesterday afternoon and tell me what's going on. They can't find Dorset. So that's how I get to know.
He was a good friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, more like a brother. We live real good, and I tell everybody all the time, we share the same meal every day. If I have one plate, we share it together. We just like brothers. We live just like brothers every day. And for us to work, we work real good. We have no problem whatsoever. Real nice guy to work with.
Family and friends describe Claudette, or Claude as she is affectionately known by friends, as a longtime advocate for AIDS awareness. Close relatives tell News 4 that she is an amazing woman, always happy, always upbeat, always positive, and very inspiring. Quote, if anyone could survive anything, it would be Claude, told one cousin. Police say they are actively investigating the nation's 4th homicide.
It is really sad that after positive note yesterday that we are here for this today. And on the positive note yesterday, I know that there are those naysayers who express their views as they're democratically entitled to about the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force. But I am confident that we have a professional force. And at the end, we are going to show that we are up to the task. But again, we cannot do it without assistance from you, and I appeal to you to render that assistance.
When we spoke to police yesterday, we were briefed that another update on the progress of the investigation would be provided in the next 48 hours. Today, friends and well-wishers filled with overwhelming emotion called into the Robert Hall Show to send their condolences and prayers to both families. The recent incident is a testament to the recent upsurge in criminal activity and the need for more accountability and responsibility by all residents to do their part to stop any form of violence. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.